let me take you back to when you were born and growing up. I'm particularly looking for the lessons, the values that were instilled in you by your parents as you were growing up, your formative years. What are the principles, Joe, that you think made Joe who he is at the moment?
Trevor, when I think of my life, I look at it as climbing 4 mountains.
Mm-hmm.
If I can put it in that perspective. I mean, the first mountain is, as we've just referred to, my upbringing. The second mountain is something I'll talk about a bit later on, about my experience as a political prisoner. And the third mountain is my career. And the fourth mountain is what I'm doing now. But you asked me about my first mountain, my upbringing. I look back with fond memories, Trevor, when I look back to my upbringing. And 3 things stand out very clearly, as it's like it was yesterday. The lessons from my father, very enduring, very deep. He was a hardworking man. He, every time I want to slacken, I think of him. Right to the time of his death, he was always working. So hard work, very powerful lesson for me. He always taught us about being grateful, gratitude, kutenda.
Right.
My father always said, my children, be grateful for what you get, what you have. And he was a generous man. He was always giving. Even at times when we didn't have enough, when he saw fellow villagers passing by or coming to our homestead, he would go away and find something. He would go into the house and bring out something and give it away. And we always wondered, what is this? But we learned some powerful lessons. So 3 really big lessons for me: hard work, being grateful, and giving, being generous. From my mother. My mother was a disciplinarian. She taught us to follow the straight and narrow. She really was a disciplinarian. So discipline, but also very hardworking. And that disciplined approach to life has stayed with me, I think, throughout all the years of my life. I grew up in a very humble beginning. I was born in Gutu, in a village, in a rural village. And having both my father and my mother being there, being strong people, very strong, both of them, and imparting those lessons to me has really helped me throughout my life. So my upbringing was one that I remember very, very fondly, and the lessons that I learned from that time are still with me today.